of Netherese magic buried within your chest, of course. It stirs softly. Soon it will hunger, and when that time comes, it must be fed. Starve it, and you risk triggering a cataclysmic explosion of raw, unfettered weave. Such an explosion will be unavoidable if the tadpole in your skull triggers ceramorphosis. An outcome definitely best avoided. That great mind is little more than a playground for a parasite right now. The tadpole must be disposed of. According to what you've read, you have but 7 days to find a cure. Well, that's the end of you. Better get moving.
You're alive. I'm alive. How is this possible? I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing. You might want to reconsider calling her a friend. Looks like she ran off without us. You're more concerned for her than she is for you, clearly. We need to take care of ourselves. First things first, we need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads. We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that. Lead the way. No time to dally.
One with the weave.
You strike me as the reliable sort. But are you sure this is a good idea? Fine, but not for too long. Each hour that passes, the thing inside us grows. We need to find a healer. Let's wake up at first light. Maybe we'll get lucky. We're overdue some good fortune. Rest well. We'll need our strength.
Sleep is a hazy oasis on the far side of a desert of worry. You know exactly what this illithid parasite will do to you. Within 7 days, you'll become a mind flayer. But what about the bomb in your chest? Ceramorphosis is likely to destabilize it. What then? She was furious when she realized what you'd done. Seeking control, trying to prove yourself her equal. You were in love with her. Now you're a danger to everyone you know. Your mistakes have been huge. The consequences, memorable. But you won't let anyone die. You can't. You'll need to drain magical energy from a powerful artifact soon. As you contemplate your hubris, your eyelids grow heavier and heavier.
Excuse me, Mr. Dekarios. Mr. Dekarios, yoo-hoo! Destiny is at your door. Will you at least twitch the curtain? I know. I'm looking exceptionally well. You, on the other hand, how the tidy have fallen. Are you eating? No matter, Mr. Dekarios. Tara's here now, and she'll sort you out. But first, my payment. That's it. No one manages the nuances quite like you. And are you, of course. The tower just isn't the same without you stomping about in the background. So here I am, come to reinsert myself. After all, remember what happened last time I let you out of sight? Of course you do. You're still paying the price with that ticking time bomb in your gullet. The indignity.
Nestled amongst your books and papers, Tara bore witness to your greatest triumphs and your greatest failure. You made yourself a walking cataclysm. The annihilation brewing within you just about held at bay by your constant consumption of magical objects. Tara saw it all, but never left your side.
Speaking of which, I brought you something for your tummy troubles.
A ring coursing with magic. The Netherese orb within you shudders, longing to consume, to devour. It must be satisfied.
We have a great deal of catching up to do. Eat that, have a wash, and for the love of all that's dear, a shave. Then you can fill me in on what I've missed. Of course, Mr. Dekarios. What else are friends for? Now eat up. If you explode and kill us all, I'll be furious.
more of those wretched things. Intellect of ours. A thinking man's worst nightmare.
There is work to do.
I speak, they burn.
Ready. Take your
One by one.
Got to focus. You fight well. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect. helped. That helped.
I don't think this is strictly legal.
Mutatis mutandis.
Hello? Over here!
How rude.
Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others? I was hoping for a kind... I saw you on the ship, strutting about whilst I was trapped in that pod. What did you and those tentacled freaks do to me? I'm not an idiot. I saw... Ah!
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on? The worm. Of course. That explains things, somewhat. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies. A kindred spirit. My name's Astarion. I was in Baulders Gate when those beasts snatched me. My, you've been busy. So, did you learn anything about these worms while wandering the ship? Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time. You know, I was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And anyone that can crash a mind flayer ship and walk away seems like a good person to know. All right. I accept. Lead on. Trust no one.
ready and willing.
What now?
Lovely day, this. For now.
There. A mind flare. And it's hurt.
That thing's bound to be dangerous.
You approach the dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you. You could end its life here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion. You can't move, can't think. Thinking is mercifully done for you. It will be a joy to serve, to die for it an honor. It's possessing your mind, forcing you to love it. But then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere. Your minds fuse, lusting for something that is gone. But then its grip claws back with a vengeance, a vice locking your mind into obedience. It needs sustenance to survive, and with your very body, you can provide. The monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
Monster.
Astarion's an interesting find. Let's hope any future... Dead goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
I need a shovel to dig this up.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Keep your blade close. This is no fun at all. Apologetic already.
Open the bloody gate!
Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders!
That pack of goblins will be on us any second!
What's going on?
Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now!
You let goblins here? Where is the druid?
Please! time!
By the nine hells! Open the gate!
Cannon! No! Shit! Form a line!
Damnable roach! Provoke the blade! And suffer its sting. Scout! Get to the heart!
Time to kill.
Secrecy above all.
My sickle and sword!
Good move.
Torment!
Let's see.
I'll bleed every last one of you! That was the last of them. Inside! All of you! More may follow! Open the gate!
Die by the spell. That's what I always say.
They were tenacious. I wonder what they wanted here, other than bloodshed.
I just wonder if the grubby little beasts had any friends, and if they're nearby.
Breathe a little easier. The magic you consumed has staved off the dark hunger within you. For now.
There are children here, you fool!
We was running for our lives.
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
Tell that to the dead at the gate.
Shut it, Horns! I'd be lying dead next to the goblins if you'd stalled any longer.
My duty is to this camp.
Oh, God forbid you risk your precious tail. But I shouldn't be surprised. Foul-bloods ain't known for courage.
You're right. There's too much at stake.
Worried about your precious hides, the both of you.
Enough! Squabbling is pointless.
The goblins have found us.
At least we agree on that.
More goblins could be on their way.
We'd best deal with them, or their healer will be kept very busy indeed.
Time to pack up. We need to leave.
This is about your precious Baulders Gate.
I care about our lives.
Well met. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long.
Hells!
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baulders Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blades and spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay! These people aren't fighters. We can help!
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Thank you. It's the right thing to do, and you know it.
She's right, Roland. We're better than this.
Zergan. Fine, I'll stay too. Lest you both end up with your throats slit by Goblin Blade.
Thank you, Roland.
Die if I met the Roican reeking of this place.
Doesn't taste half bad.
I'll never get the smell out of my clothes. I'll have to burn them.
We've known enough. Don't be the... I'm helping it. We're exposed now.
Seek and you shall find me.
Just wait till you see them. Yellow all over, covered in spots, no noses to speak of.
Well, hello.
How do you feel? Me too. It's hard to sleep knowing that thing is in your head. But other than the occasional mental exchange, it's almost as if we're not infected. It's so strange. Do you remember the voice from the ship? Sorry, but a problem shared and so on. We should discuss this. After they put that tadpole in my eye, I heard this voice. It was soothing. The voice said I'd become a beautiful weapon. What do you think that means? Whatever they were, those plans were interrupted by the dragons. Either way, we can't take the lack of symptoms for granted. We have to find a healer. Well, I've said my piece. Get some rest.
Well, hello. What can I do for you? Oh, what's to tell? I'm a magistrate back in the city. It's all rather tedious.
Right. I've got food, water, my dagger.
Watch your back.
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with. Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You're gonna kill him too?
You! Move!
Over here.
May it please, Mistra.
Let me out, you bunch of softies! Can't afford to let up. They're all boring. Even your cages are boring.
On my way.
Done.
Onward. I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids. And your and your dogs.
My faith protects me.
That hit the spot.
Let me out, you bunch of softies!
We're a long way from Waterdeep.
Keep a blade close. Let's crack it open.
You're gonna be sorry! Every last one of you! No point turning on your own if you just get... It's too late to make friends. They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of Goddess. We're burning her name across the face of the world, we are. The Absolute is gold from the sky, she is. The blessing in the storm and the storm itself. I ain't surprised. Tell you what, help me escape, and I'll tell my tribe to leave you alone when they murder this place. And then you can come to our camp and learn all about the Absolute. Deal? Then hurry up and do it. My tribe ain't as friendly as I am. Happily, lead the way.
Something over there.
Druid magic. Better tread carefully.
Shut it! Boss would rip you for talking that way. Let's find another one. Did some bleeding arts show up to save the...
What are you doing? It's me, Sazza!
You and them other idiots mucked up the old raid. The Absolute don't like failures.
I ain't a failure. I'll be an hero when I tell the boss about this place. And you'll be maggot food.
I'll be telling the boss myself. Kill him!
This will do nicely.
Take you.
Into the fray.
Take you.
A rough tempest I will raise.
What's that?
Ready or not.
Well met. However, for reasons that cannot be disclosed, it is of vital importance that my death be remedied at your earliest convenience. You may rest assured that I do not speak out of self-preservation alone. Many lives depend on my return to the living within the span of 2 days. I trust I've made myself clear. I have upon my deceased person a magical item that can accomplish my return. But such is the value and rarity that it is protected by a multi-layered security protocol. I will now explain the protocol. Step 1 is to retrieve from my person a pouch I wear over my heart. Next, you must unthread the purple seam that seals it in a counterclockwise fashion. Do not touch any other colored strand. Inside the pouch, you will find a folded letter and a tiny flute. Unfold the letter and note the markings in the top and bottom corners. These are the notes you will need to play. Starting from the bottom right, play the notes in correct order, clockwise this time. Upon completion of the tune, a magma mephit will appear, which will pose the following question. Iskcha Chisnaga. This is Ignan for what is my name? The answer is Kasitrak Ash. Pronounce the name correctly, and the mephit will breathe on the letter. Stay clear, because the little scamp can melt metal. Words will now appear on the letter's surface, effectively turning the letter into a scroll of true resurrection. Use it to bring me back to life. Excellent. Now repeat my instructions back to me, please. Humor me. I need to be absolutely certain you are... And next? Right. You then have access to the letter and the flute. Go on. No, no, no. You start at the bottom right corner. Remember to play them clockwise. After that, correct. And so we have gone through the best of luck.
Someone there? Tread carefully.
The pouch is sealed with differently coloured strands of thread. As the purple thread becomes undone, the pouch opens to reveal a letter and flute inside. This is the flute Gale kept on his person. A faint magical aura envelops its wooden surface. The flute awaits with bated breath.
Iskcha Chisnaga Dayaya Zum Multhamesk Dinu Frantha Manfragel
I cannot die. Please help me.
What's in here?
Salutations.
It's quite a trick, coming back from the dead. If I...
Fading fast. I need healing.
Oi! Don't leave your pouch Sazza behind. I can't. It ain't safe.
As you wish.
Ready to go meet my tribe? Happily. Oi! Don't leave your
Can't afford to stay idle.